Another spectacular greenhouse at the New York Botanical Garden in the Bronx at their Wild Medicine exhibit, which is sponsored by Pfizer. I am with Dr. Jim Miller, who is the Vice President of Science for the Botanical Garden, and we are looking at different medicinal plants. And right now we're focusing on the Pacific Yew, the source of Taxol, the chemotherapeutic drug.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about this. I mean, this looks like a little baby Christmas tree to me.
It's a member of the same group of plants that we grow as common evergreen hedge plants, or foundation plants around our home, the Japanese yews.
Okay.
And this particular species grows from Northern California up into British Columbia along the west coast of the United States and Canada.
Okay.
And as you say, it's the source of Taxol, which was discovered by a team of scientists at the University of North Carolina in the late 1960s. But it was an example of how much effort goes into actually turning a bioactive compound into a drug. It was very
Didn't it take
complicated.
something like 30 years or something?
It was licensed for refractory ovarian cancer in 1993.
Wow, okay.
So, yeah, pretty close to 30 years.
So what caused researchers to first start investigating the Pacific Yew in the first place?
It came out of the United States National Cancer Institute's drug development program in the 1960s. And as part of that program, they were collecting plants in many parts of the world. And this plant was serendipitously collected as the last plant of the day. And it was sort of like, should we collect this or not? Oh, let's go ahead. And the sample proved very active in the screens that they were using to evaluate plant extracts. And then folks at the University of North Carolina isolated the compound. This compound really is something very special. It was a real concern in the beginning about whether this compound could actually be produced in the quantities that would be needed if it became an important anti-cancer drug. And it has become an important drug for the treatment of many different cancers.
So how has that been accomplished?
Most of the Taxol today is semi-synthetically made, manufactured from much more common compounds that are structurally similar enough that are sort of a byproduct of turpentine production. And of course, we would have never known about this wonderful anti-cancer drug and known how to make it if we didn't find the original compound in this wild plant.
Here at the New York Botanical Garden at the Wild Medicine exhibit, I'm Chris Kilham.